as we welcome in the head coach of the AFC South champion Jacksonville Jaguars, Doug Pederson. Coach, we were just watching that emotional scene in the locker room, and I smile because you know what it is to have the parade, man, the ultimate one, right, the Super Bowl parade. That's not what this is, and yet it's monstrous for this franchise. How do you describe what it means for your owner, Shad Khan, and for the group of men in that room?
You know, well, first of all, thanks for having me, and my hat's off to all those guys and coaches and, you know, everybody in that locker room that put in such a hard work for this entire season to put us in this position. And this game today was sort of it kind of symbolizes our season. And I thought about Shad Khan, and I thought about Tony Khan, and, you know, he's had the team for 11 seasons now, and, you know, this is only the second time he's had, 9 wins or more. And, my hat's just off to those guys. And I wanted this probably more for him and the players that have been here. Obviously, like you said, I've had chances to coach and play in some of these big games, but for what our team has done, I just can't say enough good things about the hard work, the preparation that they put in, and, happy for everybody.
Doug, you've done this as a player and as a coach, and you know how thin the margins are. The difference between winning and losing in this league, man, it's fractional. And now you guys have won a play-in game, a game you trail by double digits, right? You're 3-0 in those games this year. And that speaks to what you're talking about, the microcosm of who you guys are as a group. But now you get a chance, man. There's 60 more minutes on the clock, minimum. And you got a home game against somebody. How important is that for the growth of this franchise?
It's huge. That's the thing. When I met the team for the first time back in April is, the biggest challenge, and I told them, is that we've got to change the culture around here, and it's going to take one man, it's going to take one coach, one game, one practice, whatever it is, to get that done. And it's not easy. It's not easy to win games in this league, and it's not easy to win championships in this league. You need a lot of things to go your way. You need talented players. You got to stay away from the injury bug, all that kind of stuff. And I just saw our team battle and fight all season long. I kept telling them, hey, we want to be playing meaningful games in the month of December and January, and we've been able to take advantage of that. And tonight was just sort of the icing on the cake for our season, obviously. But as you said, we're not done yet, and we get an opportunity to play for another 60 minutes.
Yeah, well, you told your guys when they were 3-7 the Week 18 game was going to matter. The Mega Million's $1 billion. I was going to ask if you got that crystal ball handy, but obviously you should keep that to yourself. I do want to ask one last quick one. You talk about when you got there in April, right? And Trevor Lawrence was the #1 pick. And, last year was kind of a lost year. You're the quarterback whisperer, this and that. Your imprint of what you've done, I think, is evident, but you'd know better than I how he's most changed, Trevor Lawrence, from when you got there to now. What's most impressed you about his growth?
I think the confidence. I think the ability to take the coaching that we have provided. Listen, last year was not good for him, and he was in a bad place, and we just had to get his confidence back. And I think for me, it was about that. And as soon as he, I think, saw that and embraced that, he understood that, somewhere mid part of our year, that's when things really took off for him. And we have a lot of confidence. We have a lot of trust. I have a lot of trust in him. I want him to have the football in his hands because he can be dynamic and electric, and he's shown that this season. And we're just proud to have him as our franchise quarterback.
Right on. You wouldn't know this. My bride's from down there. I left to come to work. My little kids were all in Jags pajamas. They better not still be awake, but when they wake up, it's going to be a happy household at where I live. So congratulations, Doug, on the victory and the making the playoffs as the AFC South champs. I appreciate your time tonight.
You bet. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.